Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Brooke, or babysims on all of my socials, and today we are building another thing for my save file. We are actually building a little neighborhood park today. I'm building it on the lot Brook Bungalow, which is the one in the neighborhood that's close to the Pancakes. I think it's called Courtyard Lane. And I, in my personal save, have a park here, so I just thought it would fit to have another one in my save file as well, but just an updated one. In my save file, I actually have one that's made by Little Simsy, and I really do like that park a lot, but since I'm trying to build on my own lots, I plan on doing that through the whole save. And if you guys didn't know, when I build my save file builds, I tend to put the things I build into my own save file so I can play in them as well. So not only am I making a save file for potentially you guys, I'm making one kind of for myself as well to play in and do let's plays in and different things like that on my channel, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, I'm just building this little park. It has a bathroom, which is what we're building right now. The bathrooms are really liminal. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but a liminal space is somewhere that's like something that would show up in your dreams almost, like kind of eerie, like creepy looking inside. And I did not mean to make it that way, but I did, and it kind of does creep me out, I'm not gonna lie. But I just don't like decorating like public lot bathrooms because they're so useless to me. I mean, they're not. You need to use the bathroom, obviously, but they're just not fun to decorate, so I don't put my all into it, that's for sure. But this lot has a basketball court, as you guys can see right there. It also has a little area for kids to play with like the playground equipment, some swings, monkey bars, all of that. And then there's a toddler play area that actually has some swings, and then the toddler play tunnel thing that came with toddler stuff. And I think there's also like a little barbecue / garden area, and there's a fountain, some benches around. It's a really nice park at the end of the day, and I really do like it. It's just simple. I didn't want this to be like a grand park or anything. You know how like Magnolia Blossom, I think that was called, it's the main center park, is like, well, the center park of Willow Creek. It has like everything you could ever want to do there, and it has like a big lot of, what am I saying? A lot of great things to do there. I want this to be like a neighborhood park in a way where it's just like a little bit of things that you can come to like with your kids after school and just walk here, because in real life, I guess I wouldn't really say the suburbs, but I guess that's what it has to be considered. And we have a ton of parks just identical to this. I was actually basing this off of a park that's kind of close to my house. So there is I have one down the road from me, and it's actually attached to a community center, and I was thinking of making this lot a community center like that, just in honor of that lot next to my house, but I decided against it because I didn't want to. So I just decided to make it like kind of a park, but the community center has like a playground like this. It doesn't have like a toddler area. It literally just has like a slide, some swings, and that's about it. It also has like a bunch of park benches and things. It's just like a little cute park to have around, and I decided to keep that vibe with this and make it just kind of like that. So yeah, I kind of like this a lot. It is just kind of a neighborhood park. I keep saying again. I'm working on it. I'm sorry, I say that in like every video, but I am. But I forget what I was gonna say now. Oh yeah, so I have a bunch of these parks. I have like a subdivision that's off of my street, and it has like hundreds of houses in it, and within like every street there's a park like this. So that's kind of the vibe I wanted, just to be like a neighborhood park that your families can go to, or teenagers can go to after school with their friends, because that is something that I grew up doing with my friends. Every time we would get home from school, or we'd have sleepovers, or even hanging out, like the go-to thing to do was to go to the park and just hang out there. And even when I was a kid, my mom used to take me to the park all the time here next to my house. So that's kind of what I wanted. I just want like a little family park that your Sims can go to and hang out at. I feel like I've said that like 6 times now, so I apologize. But yeah, it has a basketball court and just some play equipment, and there's a little area with some barbecues and things, and I really like it here. I'm definitely probably gonna, well, I don't know if I'm gonna go here, honestly, because my Sims don't live in Willow Creek. They live in Brindleton Bay, which in my mind is like 45 minutes away from Willow Creek, so they wouldn't have a need to go here, but it's here if they want it. Another thing is I'm placing these like fences down around the park, and I do end up getting rid of these or replace them with a different fence because these were looking very prison bar, and that's not what I wanted. I wanted like park fence, like kind of what the basketball court fence is. You'll see what I mean when I place it down. But I got so frustrated because I placed all these fences individually around the whole lot, and I was like, I don't like it, and I deleted the whole thing. And this is the one I actually ended up going with, the one I just kind of tested there, right? That one. I ended up going with that one because I think it just looked more park-like, I guess. And I did really like it. I think it was like, it really puts the whole build together. Like, I was not liking this build, I'm gonna be so honest. I kind of hated this build when I was building it. I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna post this or finish it, because I'm not good at making parks. It's just kind of like furniture sprawled out places, and that's not my vibe. But I find this fence just really put the whole thing together and made it look very realistic and very just good, I guess, and I really did like it. So yeah, and as I was talking about earlier, the park near my house has this exact fence around it, so I did put a little sign here. I think this is one of the ones that come from Growing Together. It's a little sign, and I put it there. I ended up getting rid of it, then I put it back because I was trying to find if there's a better one, but I'm keeping it. I think it just has like the name of the park there, and I put like a little neighborhood board from Seasons there too, so I think that like the Sims can come here to get like, I don't know, if your cat goes missing, you put a flyer up there. If you're having a yard sale, the flyer goes up there, you know, things like that. So I put that there for realism as well, because we also have that at 99% of parks near my house. So I really like that. And this is the time I actually did change it to a park because it was residential all this time. And I just make like a little, I didn't know what I was going to do with this area because it is kind of small, but I knew for sure that I want it to be kind of circle-ish and then have a fountain in the middle. But one thing about me is that I cannot draw a perfect circle for the life of me. Like, look at this. That is not a perfect circle. That was bumpy. It is not looking good. And I added, like, the basketball court thing and some doors. The only thing I don't like is I always use a fence for basketball courts because I think it's the most, like, one you're supposed to use, kind of. Like, it looks most like a basketball court fencing. But the main issue is that the doors that go with the fence are prison doors. So they don't look very good. So yeah, unfortunately that's the case. But now that I'm watching this over, I could have just taken the fence that I made the outside of, like the little fence that's surrounding the park. I made that the basketball court fence, but then that would be a little too much fence things. So but I added just some simple park benches here and a little barbecue, and then some chess tables around, and we were actually almost done this video. This is a pretty short video compared to the ones I usually make, because this took me, the original footage was only like 45 minutes, so I didn't have to speed it up that much. This is slow compared to my other videos. This is sped up by 4. Usually my videos are sped up by 6, so yeah, this is slowish, but I'm just kind of putting in like final details at the moment and landscaping back there, and then changing the trees because I want it to be a pattern instead of like a just random bunch of trees. So I ended up putting these there, and I really like the way it turned out with the dark and light contrast as well. And I was supposed to, now that I'm looking at this, I remember that I wanted to decorate a little bit. Like I want to put computers on the benches, books, maybe some toys, but I completely forgot. And I learned my lesson from doing that actually, because in the build I made a couple weeks ago, it's the Brindleton Bay Bar and Grill, I put like salt shakers and flowers on each table, and when I get my Sims to eat there, it says like items on the table are restricting your Sims from getting their food. So yeah, I learned my lessons from putting things on tables, I guess. I don't do that in my Sims houses either. When I make houses, I always put stuff on the kitchen tables, like salt shakers, flowers, stuff like that. But in my actual gameplay, I delete it because I like to have the food in the center of the table when they're eating, and you can't do that if there's decorations on it. So I always get rid of it, but I do it for decoration purposes when I'm, I guess, staging a home for you guys to buy. So or download, not buy. But either way, your Sims will buy it, potentially, unless you use cheats. But I'm just doing like some final details at the moment, like just dotting the I's, crossing the T's, basically. I'm putting in some like rocks around the walkway. I end up putting, I think, just like a little dirt path around it to make it look better, and I think this really sells it. It just looks so good. And I put like these little tree places here, and I didn't know if I wanted to keep them because they're like colliding with other trees, but sorry, I had to text my boyfriend back. But I ended up putting just a little bit of toys around. I put this little, like, it disappeared, but I do end up putting it back. I put like a dollhouse with some of the big stuffies, just a little bit of toys here and there, like a Lego set I put here too, just for a little more things for your Sims to do when they come here, so it's not just those equipment, because I know that sometimes if a lot of kids are here, your Sim won't be able to play on it, because I think only 3 can play on the big equipment, 4 on the swings, and then 2 on each monkey bar, and I know that's like a lot of kids, but you never know. And I do have to decorate the bathroom still, which I didn't even realize. I thought I was like done with this video right now, but I do it really quickly. I quite literally just place dolls, and then these stinks, and then a mirror, and that's about it. I totally should have put soap dispensers and paper towel and all of that, but I completely forgot, so I apologize for that. But yeah, I'm just putting some sinks and stuff down. I'm sorry this video was not very interesting. I feel like I've just kind of been talking about the build. I haven't talked about anything at all, but honestly, I do not feel good today, and I'm very, very tired, even though I just woke up. So yeah, and I just want to get this video over for you guys, because I made this 3 days ago, and it's well past due. But yeah, I'm just kind of decorating. In this bathroom is also like family bathrooms here, and I put the infant change table, so if you bring your infants here, they can get changed. Get changed here. In my mind, these like family bathrooms, which a lot of parks have, and malls and things like that, so I did put that there, and I put 2 toddler potties in each bathroom. They aren't gendered, so you guys can just, whatever Sims you have can go right in here. It doesn't matter, they're family bathrooms anyway. So yeah, put in some basketball nets, some like penalty benches. My park doesn't have this. We have a basketball court, we don't have benches. Oh yes we do, but they're like literally a log of wood. That's pretty much it. But anyway, we are just about done this video. I'm just placing a couple more items down, and then we are pretty much done, because I can see that my outro music is about to start. But yeah, I don't know what else to say until my outro starts. There we go. Toys and things. Oh, I'm putting lights down. That's interesting too. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. If you did like this, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, because I make builds all the time, especially for my save file. Down in the description down below is all my social medias where you guys can talk to me, and my CC finds. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye guys.